All right, so we're here at a house, and this is a really good example of how to build instant equity. I'm gonna tell you the price points of this house and kind of what they might be able to exit at ultimately and what the numbers look like. But for you, if you wanna build instant equity in your home, this could work at any price point, whether you're at 400,000 or 4 million. So what they've done here is they've bought a home at 255,000. I don't know how much they put into it. Looking at it, just using experience, I could be way off. I'm guessing $25,000. Refinishing some floors, adding some cabinets, doing some landscaping, between materials and labor, I'm guessing $25,000. So you buy it at 255, you put 25 into it, you've got $280,000 into it. This house is listed at 390, but if you were gonna buy this at 255, you'd want to live here for a couple of years so that you can have the capital gains when you go to sell to be tax-free. So what I mean by that is you've got 280 into the home. That's price for the home plus renovations, you're 280. 2 years from now, maybe you don't sell it at 390, you sell it at, call it, 4 to 425, something like that. Well, that difference between 280 and call it 415, you should be able to then sell tax-free. Depending on where you are in life, maybe that isn't attractive at all, and you're probably not watching this video, but for somebody who wants to build instant equity and is able to do that at various price points, you could simply continue to roll that up to a higher price point, ultimately building your net worth, building the equity that you have in real estate. So I personally am a big fan of this process, but it's not for everybody. There's also some things to look out for. I'm gonna show you a couple of examples in this house, things that I would recommend doing a little bit differently, both so that you sort of enjoy the quality of the home a touch more, as well as when you go to resell, these things have held up and are still in good shape when you go to get maximum sales price. These counters are nice. You have stainless appliances, that's good. The cabinetry it looks good. I would consider going maybe a touch higher in quality, just so that when you're here for 2 years, just through wear and tear, they still look good and function well when you go to sell the home. And lastly, like this material around the mirror is some kind of, it looks like it might be like a plastic. So that would be an example of just spending a little bit more money. If I were going to essentially flip this to live in, I'd put a little bit money into those quality pieces. You don't want to have an unlimited budget. You certainly need a budget, but there is some discernment on where to skimp and where to put a little bit more money into. So when it comes to fixtures, when it comes to those things that you can tell are obviously of lower quality, I would just be careful not to go that route. Just be thinking 2 years from now, is this still gonna look good, and give an impression that things were done well.